I Don't Love You Anymore is the 11th track on Tyler's 6th studio album, IGOR. IGOR has to be one of my favorite Tyler albums, and this song captures the raw essence of such a relatable sensation of desperation and denial. In my opinion, this song has to be one of the best songs on IGOR. It has so much underlying meaning that most people will overlook due to the title's almost misleading demeanor.
Eargasm!
Hello, welcome to eargasm.
So stupid.
Hello, welcome to eargasm. I'm Sid, a 15-year-old kid, and this new series is where I analyze the lyrics and production of songs and give you my interpretation of them in a video diary style. I named it this because, 1, I thought it was funny, and 2, as you saw, the definition is a sense of pleasure derived from listening to something, particularly music, which I think perfectly captures what this series will be about. Thank you for tuning in. Now into the video.
I don't love you anymore.
Lyric analysis. This is my favorite part of listening to songs, especially Tyler songs. I believe that most of the lyrics in the verses are pretty straightforward, and he is genuine when he is saying these. Although, where it gets weird is the chorus. The chorus is the complete opposite.
'Cause I don't love you anymore. Wasting my time and I know that these things are not hard. 'Cause I don't love you anymore.
The high-pitched tone and rushed speaking is an indication of insincerity. When Tyler is saying, "I don't love you anymore," he is not being honest. He is trying to lie to himself to gaslight himself into finally moving on and reaching the final stage of grief, which is acceptance. This song is the embodiment of denial.
But shit, denial.
I can't do this.
But shit, denial is the first stage of grief. So wouldn't this song be at the beginning of the album?
And to that I say yes and no. As you all know, IGOR is a musical and lyrical loop. It's a repeated story with no beginning or end, which is why it makes perfect sense that I Don't Love You Anymore and Are We Still Friends are at the end of the album. Since this album represents the first 4 stages of grief, the last song have to blend in with the symbolism of the first songs. So the last tracks on IGOR represent denial, as well as the first tracks, which displays the loop of denial, anger, bargaining, and depression, with Tyler never reaching the final stage of acceptance. Therefore, Tyler is stuck in this continuous loop, which takes us to the bridge.
Something my feelings and I lost the found.
In the bridge he says, "Now I'm stuck forever and ever and ever," and so on, and this portion repeats itself for a while, even underneath the other vocals. And this is him acknowledging that he is still in denial, and he has not truly reached the acceptance stage, and he will be stuck in this continuous loop of desperation and unrequited love forever. Those are the 2 portions of the song that carry the most weight and symbolism that is usually overlooked. But there are other lyrics in the verses that carry meaning in relation to this song, which I'm going to dive into right now. The first lyric of the song is "Heavy feelings for you, yeah, it's no secret." This is him recognizing that he is still in love in the very beginning of the song, which proves that throughout the entire chorus, he is lying to himself because he knows that he will be better off finding someone else and moving on. And keep those 2 ideas in mind while I talk about the next couple of lyrics. In the same verse, when he says, "And realize there's more fish in the sea, I'm a re-up," he is aware that there are other people out there, and he is aware that he should seek out someone who loves him back instead of chasing this unrequited love. But he is unable to because he cannot overcome this love for this person. In the last verse, he says, "But this might just be better for us, you know?" Again, he is aware that he is better off without chasing this unrequited love. And not only is he aware that it would benefit him, but it would also benefit the other person. This continuous loop is harming Tyler and the person he loves, and Tyler knows it. But he is still stuck in this loop due to his quote-unquote heavy feelings, which is his emotional attachment to this person, even though logically he knows he should move on for the good of both of their well-beings, especially his own. Final note for this section of the video, this track is easily one of Tyler's most relatable songs. I personally have gone through every single sensation of the song, as well as I suspect many others have. Maybe including you, who knows? Because it is so common for emotional connection to overpower logical thinking. You may know what you need to do and what is true in regards to logic, but that will never stop how you feel. And usually feelings are stronger than your logic. This song is the perfect example of heart over brain.
I don't love you anymore.
production analysis. This section will be a lot shorter and a lot weaker in analysis than the lyric analysis portion. In production analysis, I analyze the production choices, and the musical instruments that Tyler uses in this song. So obviously the main instrument is this synth sound.
See, heavy feelings for you.
And I really like this synth. Like, it adheres so well to the ears. Like, it's so good. And there's this part that goes, I don't know what instrument it is, but it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a shaker, and it always catches my ear whenever I listen to this song. And there's also this part in the background of the chorus that catches my ear.
I don't love you anymore.
That's like the only thing I can hear like every time I listen to this song. Throughout the whole song, there are drums playing, and in some portions they are quiet and almost muted, and in others they are loud and obvious, which I would say symbolizes like Tyler's holding back his feelings, and then he's releasing them when it gets loud, because it usually gets loud around like the chorus area. In this like little transition period, you can hear a bass guitar, which I think was used beautifully, and it sounds really good. And that's kind of all I hear instrumental wise that's like obvious. Let me know if I missed any important parts or fucked up any of the details of what instruments are which. Now to the most important production choice. In some parts of the song, there are times where the instrumentals go quiet and it is Tyler's vocals which are isolated. And then after he's done speaking, there's a hint of silence. So obviously this is a stretch, but I think it goes well with the meaning of the song. Silence symbolizes emotional withdrawal, and the most notable moment of silence is after the first line in this part,
but this just might be better for us,
where he's trying to withdraw himself emotionally from the other person. And this lyric was cut off at the last word, which could represent his failed attempt to successfully withdraw, which shows his indefinite attachment to this person whom he loves.
But now, moving on, but how, something from my feelings and the loss and that I'm stuck forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
So I just want to give a little disclaimer. Obviously, this video is purely my interpretation of the song. As Tyler said when the album was released, full attention towards the sounds where you can form your own opinions and feelings towards the album. You and I will never know the true meaning behind all of these details that Tyler included. I'm just talking about what I've observed while listening to this song the past couple of years. I will have my opinion, you will have your opinion, others will have their opinions, because music is purely up to the listener's interpretation and how it connects to them. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Eargasm. Please let me know if you have any recommendations for other songs you want me to analyze. I'm happy to dive into those and give you my best interpretation. And please leave any thoughts you have on this song or this video in the comments, because I'm intrigued to see what interpretations you have made. Again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. That was creepy. Ew. Also, yes, I was